8 and 10. Today I am explaining you endocrine system. What is a system? As you all know, system is composed of various organs which they bring about a special kind of function. What is this endocrine system composed of? Endocrine system is composed of endocrine glands. What are endocrine glands? You know that there are many glands present inside our body. Some they secrete enzymes or secretion, and other glands they secrete hormones. So the glands which they secrete hormones are called endocrine glands. Other glands which they secrete other secretions like enzymes are called exocrine glands. So this is main difference between exocrine and endocrine glands. Exocrine glands, they secrete other secretion, any other secretion other than hormones. Endocrine glands, they secrete hormones. Second difference between exocrine and endocrine is that endocrine glands, they are ductless glands. That means they do not have any duct. They do not have any tube. So whatever they secrete, that means they secrete hormones, and these hormones, they are directly poured into the blood. Exocrine glands, on the other hand, they have duct in them. So their secretion is carried to blood or to target organ or to the organ through duct. Next portion is general properties of hormones. As I told you that endocrine glands, they secrete hormones. What are hormones? Hormones are chemical messengers. They are called chemical messengers, and they have certain properties. First property of hormone is they are secreted from the glands and then they are directly poured into the blood. Second property of hormone is that they act on target organ or target cells. Usually that is away from their source. For example, pituitary gland is an endocrine gland. It secretes many hormones, and these hormones, they are directly poured into the blood, and then they will be affecting the target organ. They can affect the gonads, they can affect the thyroid gland or any other gland. So these glands are called target organs. Another property, that these hormones are produced in very small quantity, very small amount, but it is very important to be secreted in proper amount, and they are biologically very active. Next property is chemically hormones are peptides, that means proteins, such as insulin hormone is a peptide, that means protein. It is water soluble. Some hormones are amines. Amines means they are derived from amino acids, such as adrenaline hormone is an amine. This is again water soluble. And some hormones are steroids. Steroids means they are derived from cholesterol, fatty substances, cholesterol, such as testosterone, which is a male hormone. So it is a steroid. That means hormones may be proteins, they may be amines, or they may be steroids. But remember, enzymes, all enzymes are proteins. Then, if they are secreted in more amount, then means more amount than it is required, it is called hypersecretion or oversecretion. So, hypersecretion and oversecretion of any hormone will cause serious consequences. Similarly, if they are secreted in less amount than required, or if there is deficiency of any hormone, it is called undersecretion or hyposecretion. Again, it will be causing serious consequences in the body. And hormones cannot be stored in the body. In case there is extra hormone in excess, they can be excreted to our body. So this is about the general properties of hormones. Now, in your syllabus, these endocrine glands, actually there are many endocrine glands present in the body, But in your syllabus, there are only 4 endocrine glands. One is adrenal, second is pancreas, third is thyroid, and fourth is pituitary gland. About each gland, you need to learn about the location, that means where it is present in the body. You have to learn about the shape of that particular gland, about each gland, what is the shape of that gland, and what is the function of that gland, means which hormones are secreted by these all 4 glands. And moreover, you have to learn what will happen, what disease is caused if there is hypersecretion of a particular hormone or if there is hyposecretion of that hormone. In my next videos, I will be explaining you about these all glands one by one, about their location, shape and functions.